Alphamale podcasts focused on dating and grooming advice have taken over the internet. But despite countless streams and ebooks, modern men are still finding it difficult to navigate the dating world. Let's talk about why your favorite podcaster may be ruining your love life. What happens when romance meets hypermasculinity? No, I'm not talking about fan fiction, sultry enough to make your grandma blush. I'm talking about alpha male podcasts. Apart from giving bald men high blood pressure from screaming into a mic all day, these podcasts provide a unique insight into the complex world of modern dating and masculinity. But are these podcasts really helping men find long-term and fulfilling relationships? Or are they leading them down a path of singleness and involuntary celibacy? Let's get into it. The dangers of a cookie-cutter approach to dating. Loving another person is complicated. Alphamale Podcast presents an oversimplified view of femininity, masculinity, and relationship dynamics. This cookie-cutter approach to dating boils attraction and courtship down to a set of predefined strategies, with an unfair emphasis placed on appearance and the performance of hypermasculinity. People are complex, and a one-size-fits-all approach to your dating struggles neglects the importance of personal growth and authenticity. Pickup artistry reduces the complex whimsy of romance down to a mere game, complete with a set of rules, rewards, and manipulation tactics. This neglects the importance of what others find really attractive: authenticity, emotional intelligence, and vulnerability. Confidence is sexy. Arrogance is alienating. In an aptly titled article, "Would You Date a Podcast Bro?" published by the New York Times, reporter Gina Surrealis writes that many women are wary of dating a man with a podcast. She associates the form with a certain kind of man. One who is endlessly fascinated by his own opinions, loves the sound of his own voice, and isn't the least bit shy of offering unsolicited opinions on masculinity, sexuality, and women. While confidence is undeniably sexy, alpha male podcasts often push for an excessive level of self-assuredness and a forced performance of what they deem as ideal masculinity. This leads men to approaching dating with arrogance and entitlement, alienating potential partners who value human connection, humanity, empathy, and genuineness. The myth of hypermasculinity and the pitfalls of male desirability. Alpha male podcasts advocate for an exaggerated performance of masculinity, one which emphasizes aggression, dominance, and control. The misconception that men must conform to a rigid and toxic set of traits to be successful in dating neglects the importance of vulnerability and authenticity in relationships. Men are encouraged to adopt a persona outside of themselves and constantly improve their bodies and personhood to fit this ideal. The goalposts for achieving ideal masculinity seems to be ever shifting. And you're always only one podcast stream or ebook away from becoming the ideal, most sexy man. This shifting goalpost impacts your self-esteem and ability to foster self-worth, when in reality embracing vulnerability and emotional intelligence leads to healthier and more fulfilling relationships. If you don't trust me, self-proclaimed cutest man in the world, Dom Gabriel, cried on live TV, and women are still finding him attractive. I'm gonna leave you with that. So, how to find love as a modern man? Reevaluate the content you're consuming and seek guidance from sources that emphasize healthy masculinity, fostering genuine connections, and embracing individuality. Rather than subscribing to Alphamale podcasts, consider exploring content that promotes authenticity, open communication, self-awareness, and personal growth for both men and women. While Alphamale podcasts may provide some valuable tips and self-improvement insights, it's crucial to be mindful of their potential drawbacks. Prioritizing genuine connections and emotional intelligence and personal growth in our pursuit of love and relationships, and moving away from the cookie-cutter approach to love. You're unique, and your journey into relationships reflects that. So, what's my advice on finding the one? Stop looking. Explore yourself, your interests, your wants and dislikes. In Afrikaans we have the saying, "Vrye in die bondel," which basically means kiss everyone. This is why South Africa has a high population rate. I'm kidding. But try, experiment, do things that you love, and there you will meet people who are interested in the things that you love as well. The more you know yourself, the more you will know what you want in a relationship. And then maybe you'll find your happily ever after, maybe you won't. It's just that simple. Anyway, if you like this video, please consider following me. And if you want to read this article, my Medium profile is Pink Politic. But for now, share your thoughts and dating advice in the comment section. What's the craziest dating advice you've heard? What's the best dating advice you've heard? Let's build a healthier outlook on love and masculinity together. Have a great weekend, guys.